Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us for the first time to the lively capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Let's go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
To the right side here, pass is caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
And the Virginia Beach first down.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
More yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient.
And he'll take it on in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Elks. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Elks will take a 7-0 lead.
Orbits nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Elks offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
He'll drop to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Orbits offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On the ground, this is Henry Miller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own
The Elks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80. Hey, Mosey.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Let's go.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Orbits offense ready for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Orbits. It's his third touchdown on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Orbits will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Elks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man is Horn. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Virginia Beach, 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. To try again, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve
At their
at.
own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Blackwell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Elks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down.
And a Dublin 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
46-yard line.
Let's go. 60 even, 60 even.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Bobby Brown getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Incomplete.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Extra point attempt to come here.
For the point after.
It's up and through. And the Orbits will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Elks offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the receiver, Horn. A good spot here, second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Elks.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Virginia Beach first down.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Orbits are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a give up the middle, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
At his own 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Bobby Brown.
Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
So, halftime, straight ahead, and we'll set head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard
The Orbits offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And it's going to be 4th down. The Orbit's about to send this punt into orbit. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Elks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again, another catch.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
The Orbit's offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go.
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage.
3rd down. They need 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, hey.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Dublin, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 1918.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to... Second and 10.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Check out.
Now a give on the ground, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Zerline's kick is good. And the Elks are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Orbits offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 79. Go.
Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Orbits. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The PAT up and good. And the Orbits are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Elks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Run up the middle with Miller. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3. They'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Miller. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Ready,
On the give, it's Neal. And he's got it, first down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Miller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd
and 11.
at the 30-yard line.
Let's go, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Orbits are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Elks offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 27.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. And that will be a first down.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Second down.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
19 Tiger. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Virginia Beach. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
For a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
18.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Orbit offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A quick throw, the RPO is complete, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. That one caught Devon Valen.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Elks offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
60 bites, 60
That's Jones in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Routs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Virginia Beach 1st down.
On the ready. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
They'll run with good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Exiting the pocket, and this is going to be a touchdown! A game-time TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
The kick is good. Makes the score Elks 25, Orbits 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Orbits offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now this offense can use the 1st of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the... Go!
Miller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going up top. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hiking 18.
Here comes the blitz. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, ready?
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
He's gonna take a shot down the field. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for